Hey there team, and welcome back to the channel and welcome to One Military Camp. What is this? I can't help but be curious. It seems to be a colony builder, base builder, very sort of cartoony aesthetic, not dissimilar to something like 2 Point Hospital and Campus. However, this has you running a military camp in some way. I think maybe like the training pipeline from recruitment all the way through, which is a little bit near and dear to the old heart, but I'd be curious to see how this plays out. I do like this art, it's very cheery. Sandbox. I don't seem to have access to Sandbox, but we'll just play campaign, whatever. Look at this dude, he looks very serious. Defeat the evil forces of Dragon and his henchmen to liberate the land through a narrative campaign. Oh, okay, sure. New game. Goober. Let's do that. Who's this chick? Trench coat. Military? I don't know. Are you like some sort of undercover person? Maybe I'm giving it too much thought. Rubber duck, strong start. Yep. It doesn't need to make sense. Why should it? Oh, this is very serious. Oh, yeah, alright. This chick with an army of drones and a whip. Dropping propaganda. Oh no, you're turning off the water. This dude's really evil. Oh, that looked like it might be one of his sidekicks. The edgy boy with purple hair. They're cutting flowers with the sickles. Yes, this game's fantastic. All right, let's go. All right, this is a good start. Now let's see how it actually plays, right? Yeah, one military camp, cool. Got the bus of, what is this, the cadets turning up or what? Hey! I don't know, Sergeant Hawkins. He looks very serious, but he's got a great mustache, so I rate him. Stop right there, hands up and turn around very slowly. Oh, so you're the replacement sent from the Officer Academy. Looking like that, I'll have to make do. If High Command considers you worthy, then so do I. There's no other option. Well done! I hope you're ready to work. I'm Sergeant John Hawkins. My friends call me Sergeant Hawkins. My mum calls me Sergeant Hawkins. This is good. It's a refreshing change to have humour actually hit the mark for a change. And from now on, I'm Sergeant Hawkins to you. I'm responsible for this facility, the One Military Camp, and my mission is to stop that damned dragon, the criminal. He has ruled over the other territories with an iron fist for over a year now. We are all that stands in the way of his evil plans of conquest. My best soldiers and also my worst ones are being held captive in his territories. We weren't able to react in time. If only we'd had General Diana Birdwhistle with us, things would have turned out differently. But you are here to change that. Keep your ears open, look forward, chest out. This camp is all that we have left. It may look dilapidated now, but that's just because you haven't started working yet. Our chance to stop Dragon is in every rusty piece of iron, in every blade of grass, in every wooden log. You just need to do some fine tuning. Follow me inside and I'll bring you up to date. We'll talk about your haircut later. March. All right, okay. This is ticking a lot of boxes. However, if it plays like crap, it won't count for anything. I'm going to be honest with you, this camp is a complete disaster. Nothing works, nothing is repaired, and more than anything, we need people. We had to completely abandon it, but then we had to take it back when Dragon seized our other positions. That's why we've gone unnoticed all this time. Go, feel free to explore the camp, but don't hurt yourself. Once you're familiar with the basic controls, select the barracks. Alright. Okay, this tutorial introduces you all the gameplay mechanics. Once you finish it, you'll continue your game with the progress you have accumulated up to that moment. We talk about this all the time. When the game's doing something different or you know, it's better when it doesn't assume that you know, and they give you a fourth wall breaking splash like this. This is good. This is a very good sign. If this is your first time, we recommend you playing it. Yes, let's do that. If you have any doubts about the next step in the tutorial, you can watch a video by clicking on this icon up here. Is that what we were saying? The top right of the screen? Okay, well that's cool. Move the camera. How can you do it? I think I'll be alright. We've got some little jeeps. This is like, for the cartoony aesthetic, it's actually very detailed. Oh yeah, water closet, there you go. Main barracks, we've got our flags. Got the sergeant doing his idle stuff. Rotate the camera view, I'm going to try middle mouse click. Yeah. Select the barracks. Is that this? Hey, oh, looking a bit rough. The barracks is where our troops have had a chance to rest. It's not all about work, you have to keep your mind and body healthy. Each barracks can hold up to 7 cadets. Keep that in mind when things get crowded. As you can see, 7, it's a strange number. Okay, the barracks has no power. Like I said, we're running on fumes. Without light, our men and women will find out what the darkest hour is really like. Like, we need to fix that. Build an electric generator to supply power to the whole area. Alright, okay, I can do that. Build an electric generator in the designated area. Alright, let's click the little hammer. Oh, very snappy UI. Okay, yeah. Here it is there, $250 dues. Bang, yep. Look at that. Yeah, the well-lit barracks, just the way I like it. Now the newbies will have a place to take a breather after training. Great, now we have a place to sleep. Now let's talk about the chow. Find the canteen and click on it. Okay, select the canteen. Canteen. All right, beautiful. Ah, army chow, you never forget that taste. Back in my day, they even used to toss in an old tire or two. This is gourmet food by comparison. He's loving it. Let's use this old canteen. But to do that, we should connect it to the rest of the camp. Build a road to the canteen. Okay, build a road to the canteen. Road? Yeah? Or if we just run it like, yay. Yeah, good job. This road will help our troops reach the canteen easily. Now we have to connect the power grid. Build some electric poles to the canteen. Yeah, okay, this is all pretty basic infrastructure. So what if I put that there? Oh no, they actually need to connect back. Okay, that's cool, that works perfect. Let there be light. It's starting to work. Good. Now you have to hire a new cook, preferably someone who doesn't add chunks of tire to the soup. Some buildings, like the canteen, require us to hire some people, and by that I mean qualified personnel. Workers can sleep in the barracks with the troops, but their morale will be higher if you build them a private house. Fair enough. If we want them to do their jobs well, we have to make sure that they have the best accommodations. Luckily, I had a private house built for our first cook, but if you want to bring in more employees, you'll have to build more. Remember that. I put up some advertisements to bring in new candidates. The first one should be here any minute now. Let's see if anyone came in who can help us. Okay, sure. Here we go, look at this dude. Look at this guy, Hansel Poposki. As you can see, every candidate has their own specific skills. Skills we want depend on the job. On one hand, they have skills which are their basic abilities, and on the other hand, they have traits which show us their special talents. Pay close attention and hire only the best. It looks like this Poposki guy isn't a bad cook. He says he makes an incredible cabbage soup, my favourite. There's no room for incompetence at this camp, so be careful about who you hire if you don't want any unpleasant surprises. Select Hansel Poposki and hire him as a cook. Okay. So, cook. Yeah, right. Main activity. There's his skills. Good cook. Yeah, there we go. Hey! Nice. That's the spirit. Now that Mr. Poposki has joined us, our troops will eat like kings. I'm dying to taste his soup, but it's still early. First, we have to get the canteen ready. This building has been abandoned for a long time and is in terrible condition. Look at those floors, it's disgusting. We need to hire a maintenance worker to straighten out this mess. Maintenance workers make sure that our buildings are always in good condition. If we don't look after them, our troops won't be able to train. This is crucial work. On top of that, they are also in charge of managing our camp, warehouses and supplies. They're our go-to guys for everything. How about hiring a maintenance worker? Once we have one, just select the canteen info menu and request it to be cleaned. Back in my day, we just used a toothbrush. Hey. Yeah, no, I remember it well. Make sure they get it sparkling clean. I want to see my reflection in those floors. Alright. So, let's hire this dude. Oh, hang on, what do you want? Build a maintenance building. Okay. Do you want me to put it anywhere in particular game? How about we put it right there? Yeah. Build a fully functional private house. Yeah. Is there? Did they say there was already one for the cook? I thought that's what he said. Oh, I don't know. Let's put one right there. Hire a maintenance worker. Yeah. So we'll go into here. Hire this bloke. Hire. Done. Alright. Hey! Get to work. I want to see this camp squeaky clean. Oh, well, moving on. Camp maintenance is in good hands. Now all we're missing is the supplies. We can't run our canteen if we don't have any food, can we? We have to take care of this. Supplies are essential for keeping the machinery running. We have to be careful and make sure that we always have a constant flow of resources. Our main supplies are fuel, food, medicine, and ammo. Fuel, food, medicine, ammo. Okay, the downside is they are hard for us to find. To get them, we'll have to talk to some suppliers. Let's go to the map and I'll explain it to you. Alright, well, I mean, I know all this setup is necessary, but I want to start training dudes. This is the country map. You can see Dragon is taking control of almost every region. That recalcitrant fool. Damn him. To bring up your map, either press the country map at the bottom left of the screen or zoom out. Okay, right. If you want to return to camp, press your icon on the map or zoom in on your map. Got it. Look closely, see those little buildings. Some of them are resource supplies. Problem is that most of them are in controlled areas by Dragon. As we complete missions, we'll unlock new territories and gain access to those supplies. Some have more competitive prices or greater production capacity. Keep an eye out for good deals so that we can save money. Anyway, let's go back to the camp. We need to talk about how to manage our supplies, okay? Sure. We'll need a warehouse to manage our supplies. Warehouses allow us to store these precious resources. They come in various types depending on what they hold. Don't mix food with fuel. We might have an unexpected accident. You also have to place them close to the buildings that need them. Because our maintenance personnel will have to go back and forth pushing a wheelbarrow, you can put a warehouse too far away, or if you put one too far away, they have a marathon just to get there. Build our first food warehouse near the canteen. Sure. Let's do that. I guess we could put it like that, right? And then I could build a road. How do I build roads again? Was there a building list? Oh, there we go. Yeah. I was going to say, I thought there was a road button. That's right, a brand new warehouse. Our maintenance staff will be in charge of distributing the supplies. In the meantime, let's contact our first supplier. If you look at the warehouse info panel, you can bring up the supply list. We only have one right now, but more will appear as we go new territory. Check out the map from time to time to compare suppliers. Yep, okay. You can also contact them from your map if that's easier. Mark my words, managing your supplies well is one of the keys to success. But enough chit-chat, our warehouse won't be worth a thing if we don't put something in it. Request our first food something. Got it. I can do that. Buy. Food, order now. Done. Oh, look at that. Okay, bugger it. Why not?
Well done.
Well done. Our food reserves are at optimal levels, but nothing lasts forever. Our buildings will let you know when they're low on supplies. You can order another shipment. You can order more supplies from the info panel at each warehouse or from the supplier in the country map. It's up to you, but make sure that we never run out of supplies. Now that you know how it's done, how about building a fuel warehouse to supply our electric generator? Remember that the more warehouses we have, the more maintenance workers we will need. Okay, yeah, sure. That sounds fine. Build a fuel warehouse. Alright. Now, where does the fuel want to go? There, that'll do. Make an order at the fuel warehouse to refill. Buy. Order. Done. Too much noise in the building. Alright, because they're... Oh, that's the other... There's the private house there. Hire another maintenance worker. Okay. This Sheila will do just fine. You're hired. Didn't even get in the front door. Does it start to look like a real camp? We have supplies and a place to eat and sleep. It's time to get to work. Let's start with the training buildings. Our troops have to get through some tough training before they can pick a specialization. There are many different specializations from pilot to comms operator or even spy. Oh, okay, so you sort of train individual specialists as opposed to just recruits. Each specialization requires a different set of skills. That's why the first skills training is the most important. As new recruits come in, we'll need to think very carefully about the training we give them and what specializations we need most. For now, let's focus on two kinds of basic training. Build a strength training building and an intelligence training building. And one more thing, choose where you build them wisely. Training buildings make a distinct sound, like an enemy's weapon. It's best to keep barracks away from entertainment areas so that our troops can get some sleep at night. Okay, yeah, cool. You need to clear ground. You've got a demolition tool. Yep. It's very wordy, but I think not unnecessarily so. Intelligence training. Maybe we bung that further down here. Build a strength training. I'll put that here. Alright, outstanding. Camp's operational. If I see new faces there, it seems... I see some new faces. It seems my advertising campaign was effective after all. Let's take a closer look. Oh, look out. Here comes trouble. Make sure you check everybody's skills and traits. If they have the wrong skills or traits, they won't be effective on missions, and that's something we can't afford. Let's start with that one there. For our training program, we need someone with an athletic build, someone who's used to physical activity. I don't think that's the case here. This recruit isn't in great shape. I don't see much potential. Maybe we should take a look at some of the other recruits. We'll figure out what to do with this one. Okay. So, are there lost causes? I was kind of hoping that you'd be forced to train even the most shitter dude, you know? Well, let's see about this recruit. Good, much better than this one. I'm guessing the chick, we're saying. This recruit's in really good shape, and I think they have a lot of potential. Decisions is yours. But we need to recruit someone as soon as possible. Pick one of them, we'll start training. Well, I mean... Speed, strength, sprinter. Which one are you saying's not fit? Oh, tens. Oh, we'll hire bloody Cheryl. As a... What's this? As a private. Yeah, cool. Done.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Private Cheryl. Soldier, get to work. Oh, sorry, I get excited every time a new cadet steps onto the training field. I love the smell of sweat in the morning. Reminds me of my early days, except it was a lot tougher back then. Sergeant Campbell, he was one tough guy. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes, skills training. You see, when a recruit comes into camp as a private, they'll go to whatever training they want unless you tell them otherwise. These young people today have no respect for anything. They think they can do whatever they want. Alright, so they just train on autopilot? If my buddy Sergeant Campbell could see it, it would drive him nuts. Like I said, they're hard-headed. The only solution is to tell them where you want them to train. A new recruit is on the way to strength training building, but we're going to change their plans. Click on the soldier and yep, and send them to intelligence. When the time comes, it will come in handy if we're able to specialize troops into comms operators. Remember what I told you, skill training is key when deciding which specializations our cadets should have. Finally, if you want your troops to train faster, you can speed things up in the bottom right of your screen. Okay, right, got it.
Yes, sir.
So if I say, go to intelligence training.
Yep.
You done well, training's going smoothly. I think we're ready to bring in more recruits. Let's see if we can get a few artillery specialists and comms operators. First, they'll need to complete their training as privates. Let's focus on training more troops. I'll tell you how specializations work later. I'll leave to you in your hands. Don't let me down. Right. Let's recruit this Gumby in. More people. We'll just let him do whatever he wants to do. Now, can I speed up? Oh yeah, 2. 1 or 2. Off they go training. Arm your brain. Let's go. Where's he going? He's going down here. So she's going to read? Yeah, good, mate.
Sir.
So what's going on here? So that's his barracks that he belongs to? I see. It's almost night time. Time flies when you're busy. Your people, recruits included, need to go to sleep at night. Rest is important. However, if we want this to work right, our camp will have to provide services around the clock. Obviously, we can't make them work day and night. That would be inhumane. But we can assign some of our workers to the night shift. Pay attention, this is important. To make use of people's skills, managing schedules. Yep, okay, don't worry, it's easier than it looks. Oh, God, okay, yep. Look, once we get all this out of the way, we're going to be smooth sailing. So far, everything seems promising. You can bring up the info panel by selecting a soldier or worker. Here you can select their current schedule. Yeah, it has day and nights divided in rest periods. It is important to find a balance between these if you want to keep morale high and prevent injury. Luckily, I'm always on top of things. I prepared a couple of standard schedules. Right. You can also customize schedules by clicking on each box separately. It's getting dark and this camp has to keep going. Hire a cook and assign them to the night shift. Alright. Good cook? Lucky you, Mia.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And then go
right.
night shift. Hire some privates. Yeah, you're next, mate.
Yeehaw!
Anyone just staggering gets hired. And I'll let them do whatever training they want. I don't really care. Like, she just finished up there. Is she gonna... Main activity building? I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Good job. Our camp will have a 24/7 kitchen service. Remember that whenever you hire or recruit someone... Like, I don't know why we need a 24/7 kitchen, but okay. They will have a night or day schedule depending on when they first set foot into camp. The time of day is given on the time bar at the bottom right. You can also speed up if you prefer to skip the wait. You need to arrange our troops' schedules as well. Make sure that all other camp services are provided around the clock and everything is running smoothly. But let's get on with the lesson. The sun is going down. Our cadets and workers are finished for the day. This has been the longest day. It's important that they get a good night's sleep, a good night's rest so that they'll be able to work hard tomorrow. Can't afford to have people slacking around here. But we've got to keep morale high. Yeah, okay, fuck. Can we get to it? In my day, Sergeant Campbell, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Nowadays, we use less medieval methods. To keep morale up, you have to be careful not to assign too much work. Yeah, of course we don't. Also, as you may have seen, we can construct certain buildings or other entertainment amenities to help reduce stress. How about a game at the arcade or a visit to the museum? Really? Wasn't like this in my day. I guarantee you the troops will appreciate it, and they'll show their appreciation by working hard. Build an entertainment building. If you like, add some street lights. Our troops can't see in the dark yet. Build a fully functional entertainment building. Jesus. Well, this makes sound as well, doesn't it? So we've got to be careful of that. Oh yeah, let's just bung it on the end. No power. That's right. They taught me how to do that. There we go. Hire a few more privates during the night shift. Yeah, this is weird. I mean, whatever, it's your game.
Yes, sir.
Night shift, okay, yep.
Woo! Yes, sir.
So they train at night time, do they? Okay, whatever. Oh, here comes the... There you go.
All right.
Train a soldier to reach 60 intelligent points. Alright, now we're starting to step it out. This is pretty cute. Honestly, I'm happy just letting them recover stamina. So the game's letting me off the leash a little bit now. Barracks. So you can recruit them straight from here. Woohoo! Oh, okay. It can hold up to 8 recruits in that recruitment office. Okay, that's cool. All right, the power's dropping. It probably needs refueling, right? So there'll be a capacity, surely, of these buildings. Maintenance, generated noise. Well, so what?
Yes, sir.
There you go, someone's got 60 points. Oh, I love to see the camp in full swing. The hard training, the sun in your face, and the sobs of troops begging for mercy. Yeah! Reminds me of the good old days. It's time to take our training one step further. The rookies are ready for their specializations. They will go from inexperienced weaklings to well-trained professionals. How exciting! I don't know if you've noticed, each soldier's info panel allows you to choose which class you'd like them to specialize in and shows you what skills are required. When one of our soldiers meets the requirements, they will let you know they are ready for specialization. However, I recommend that you check out how our cadets are progressing from time to time. We need a comms operator, but we can't promote one before building a comms operator specialization building. Once you have it, just go to the soldiers panel and bring up their specialization tree. Okay, sure. So, comms officer specialization. Maybe we'll go upside down. Specialize a soldier.
Yes, sir.
Set goal. Comms operator. What do we got all the way down here? Super soldier. Instructor. Commando. Desert soldier. Snow trooper. Sniper. Juggernaut. Hacker. This is very cool, man. Tank driver. Alright, yeah, cool. What's that? Artillery. Oh, right. Specialize. Accept.
Yes,
So she's now been allocated to the new training area. Congratulations, officer. We now have our first specialist. Our camp will be full of true professionals soon. Give it time. As I already mentioned, we can make troops work day or night shift, but that's not all. If you want, you can ask them to work more hours or give them some time off. This can be very useful when you're close to reaching a training target, or if you think the soldier needs to rest and recover. But be careful, don't push the new people too hard or things could go badly. A tired cadet is more likely to get injured. Rest is just as important as work, if not more. Don't forget that. That said, we can't let our troops take too many days off either, or they'll get lazy. Anyway, I think you know everything there is to know about how we train troops. Time to get serious. Need to start running missions as soon as possible. In addition to a comms operator, we need to train 2 artillery specialists. Get on that right away. Once they're ready, we'll be able to stand up to that damnable dunderhead Dargan, or whatever his name is. Dargan? Yeah, that'll do. Get to work. Alright, cool. Attention required, everything is okay. So I guess I need the artillery specialization building. This one here. Artillery specialization. Danger power overload. Add more power sources. Electric generator. Let's put that one here. How's that sound? There we go. Connect them all up. Here you go, game. Quit your belly aching. So if I click on a random trooper.
Yes, sir.
And I can set goal. So if I said, I want you to become artillery. So it requires strength. That's okay, we'll just keep ticking away for the moment. Alright, cool. This game's great. I wasn't sure what to expect. Just sort of came out of nowhere, but I think it hangs with the best of them. This is very cute. I like them all just pumping away. Oh, it's great. I might just keep jamming cadets in randomly, night shift, let them specialize however they want. I want to see what happens when the game says stop. I can have up to 100 people, apparently. So, yeah, we might just really push it out. Oh, there she is. She's specializing, using how to use the radio. Oh, she's got a little radio hat on for her skin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Cool. Let me know if you want to see some more, team. I'm really enjoying this. I'd like to cover more. Might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.